is up to grade 3. So pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3.
And the formal Cambridge system, which one is that? Because I was
So-
looking at Cambridge Learn. Are there different ones?
So Cambridge is an examination body.
Yeah.
They like, let's say, IEB in South Africa. They
Okay.
don't teach. IEB
Oh,
doesn't do
and
any
they-
teaching.
The systems
NSC
are like schools. In a
schools,
way.
so
okay.
You would pick a school and say, okay, this school has a good.
Okay.
So
No, I get it now.
that's where we split between what syllabus is,
Mhm.
which Cambridge says this is the syllabus, this is the things you need to know,
To know.
because that's what the exam is going to be based on. So
Got
they
it.
prescribe the syllabus, but the curriculum is how a school will decide we want to teach it
I
this
gotcha.
this way.
Okay.
So in South Africa, we've got very good Cambridge curriculum and service providers, but you also can switch to something that's international. So we've been using the international one because the syllabus changes very often, and we find the South African systems don't adapt as quickly.
As quick, yeah. As
So
with everything else.
yeah, so the international ones get heads up from Cambridge. We are going to make these changes in 2 years' time. So start getting ready. So I spent my December working, getting ready for students that started in January, making sure the changes are in place. You may find a child that started a subject on the old syllabus and the syllabus changed. Before they wrote the exam.
Yeah.
Because you're not restricted by time. So that's why we use the international. It's called Seneca Learning. And students now get ready in that system, but they decide when they want to write the exams.
Okay.
So the only thing that's measured by Cambridge is your exit exam. So from grade 1 to 12, you basically go at your own pace.
Oh.
So if you want to write your exams earlier because you're ready, you go ahead and do it. If you need more time, you do that. So that's what's measurement. That's because your school leaving certificate. So we would know it as your GCSEs in UK. We just have I in front of them, IGCSE, because it's the international version. So South Africa will recognize that, UK will recognize that, US will recognize that. That's your GCSE. That's your earliest level you can leave school. But there's the A level above that, which is equivalent to our matric. So we build a student to that. But early on, not focusing on exams, focusing on understanding. So we know what the end is. We put them on that system, but start giving them piece by piece.
So are there exams throughout, like for the way maybe for
So-
grade 1 or at the end of the year?
There's no formal exams.
Oh, okay.
Right, so Cambridge doesn't do any of those formal exams. They keep looking at school leaving. Right. However, we do our own assessments. If you want to write an exam, let's say a school requires it, you can write an exam, but you pay for those exams because it's a special thing. You're paying for that exam and you write it. It's not a requirement. Even in South Africa, there's a report that's required. If you want to switch to a school, they'll ask for your last report, or Mandy will also write a letter, and that's what's required, but not a formal exam. But they're always available. They are expensive because you're paying for a UK exam.
That's
body.
why we affordable. We make it affordable for you now. So when you write the exam as such, it's expensive. You pay up to 5,000 rand per subject.
Really?
Yeah.
Even at matric level?
That's the
Oh.
that's
Yeah,
the
that's
only
the-
one you pay.
only
That's
one.
the
Yeah.
one you pay.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Right.
fine.
So you can
it-
save money now.
Yeah.
So an exam might be 3 papers or something like that. So there's exam centers right across South Africa, and all around the world. So even if you studied here and you end up, I'm in Singapore, go and write at the nearest exam center. If you've written some exams there, and then you want to go and write somewhere else, the other exams, you do.
And then obviously you can write one exam at a time, because you said, or
Right,
is it
so-
supposed to be at the same time?
The exit, every country has different rules. In